Hey guys! I just watched Final Destination Bloodlines and I have very mixed feelings about this movie. For those who don't know, Final Destination is a movie franchise that's been around since 2000. There are a total of 6 movies, including the one that just came out. I remember watching the first 2 when I was a teenager, and it was a cool idea at that time, but they're not really that great and the idea became stale and repetitive. Unfortunately, the same holds true for the new one. The only reason I even bothered to watch the new one was the high IMDb rating, currently at 7.1, and headlines claiming it's the highest grossing rated R horror movie of the last decade. So I told myself I would give it a shot. Maybe something has changed. Warning, this review contains major spoilers. The movie starts in the 60s and we get to meet Iris and Paul, a young couple who are headed to a beautiful futuristic restaurant called Skyview. It's a panoramic restaurant sitting high above the ground, only accessible by an elevator or stairs. The whole design and opening of the movie are absolutely stunning. I have a very soft spot for retrofuturism like BioShock, so I was really excited when the movie opened with this. Paul and Iris go to the restaurant, but when they arrive, they are told there's no space for them despite Paul having someone arrange seats. This seems like a place only rich, well-connected people can get into. They are turned away and just wander around. A series of very unfortunate events happens. A boy throws a penny off the outdoor patio, the penny gets into the HVAC system, a piece of chandelier falls off and cracks the clear dance floor, and basically a few small things set everything in motion. The whole place starts to fall apart. Chunks of the building break off, people fall and die, things explode. Iris and the little boy, whose mom was an entertainer at the venue, are the last to die. Then we pull back and realize Iris had a premonition. She realized what was about to happen and alerted everyone, so everyone got out safely. Now we are in modern times. What a bummer. And we meet Stephanie, a college student who keeps having this recurring dream of people dying in a Skyview restaurant, and she can't figure out why. She starts looking for answers, goes home, and begins asking questions. She finds out that her grandmother, Iris, lives in a secluded cabin and is basically crazy, constantly talking about death. Stephanie decides to visit her grandmother's cabin, which is basically a fort. She meets Iris, who tells her she does not have much time left because she has cancer, but she's been dodging death ever since the incident at Skyview, which actually happened in real life, and Iris did save all those people. Stephanie doesn't believe her and also thinks she's crazy. Iris tries to give her all the research she's done over the years, but Stephanie refuses it. Iris knows she doesn't have much time left, so she follows Stephanie outside even though she knows she's going to instantly die, which is exactly what happens. However, Stephanie ends up with all her research and notes. Then we see the two families. Stephanie's mom has a brother who also has children, enjoying an outdoor cookout where Stephanie's uncle ends up being killed by a lawnmower. This forces Stephanie to dig deeper into the research and realize her grandmother wasn't crazy. She was right all along. Death is coming for everyone her grandmother saved that day at Skyview, including the offspring who were never technically meant to be born. This includes Stephanie's mom, uncle, cousins, her brother, and herself. She presents her case to the family, who thinks she's crazy and don't believe her. But after another cousin dies, they finally believe her and try to figure out how to stop this. Somewhere in Iris's notes, they find that JB knows someone who survived this. They track down JB, who's working at the hospital. It's the little boy Iris tried to save at Skyview. He tells them the only way to cheat death is either to kill someone and take over the remainder of their time, or to flatline and come back to life. Then weirdly, he just gets up, grabs his box of personal items, claims he's retiring, and leaves, which is just really weird. The rest of the family tries to figure out how to die and come back, but they're unsuccessful. 2 of Stephanie's cousins end up dying. We also find out that one of them isn't even biologically related to Iris, but he dies anyway, along with the next in line. Final Destination must have found some new young audience because I can't explain the high ratings of this movie. The beginning of the film set in the 60s was incredible. I think they should have kept it entirely in that time period. It would have been awesome because I was genuinely intrigued by their take on the retro future, only to be disappointed by the switch to the present day. So here is my honest hot take on Final Destination Bloodlines. While the opening scenes had real potential and the retro futuristic vibe was super cool, the rest of the movie just didn't live up to the hype for me. Between some confusing plot choices and the over-the-top CGI, sometimes it felt more frustrating than thrilling. But hey, if you're a die-hard fan or curious about the latest installment, it might still be worth a watch. Thanks for sticking around to hear my thoughts. If you like this review, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more movie breakdowns. Until next time!